Hold on. Your sister is popping her stuff real quick.
Mommy.
No, let her pop her stuff.
So, we gotta backtrack. I need your help.
Okay. We were talking. Stop. That's not how you act.
I'm gonna start doing what Yosef does with the girls. He be like,
Yeah. I wonder how much of the old Yosef, the oldest one, was raised by. And were the youngest ones ever raised by the old Yosef? No, they weren't. You could tell from the tantrums that the little one throws that she wasn't raised. Please stop. You need to know how to act when you see mommy recording. I know that's interesting to you, but let mommy finish talking, okay? It's equal respect, and if you want to kill the vibe, you can leave. You want to stay in flow, then chill. Sit back and chill. Okay. Sit back and chill.
you can put a password on it.
Preserve the energy.
Oh, she'll just watch you do it. I don't like things that they're young.
Yeah, they don't have.
Well, I like that they're young because
We'll figure it out. We'll fix the password.
It's about to die. It's on 5%. You need your charger.
What were we talking about? I forgot.
The initial. Can you turn that down?
This?
Yeah.
The initial what? Conversation, but I forgot the initial conversation.
I'm about to get there.
Go ahead, Bailey.
The initial conversation was basically.
I don't know how to.
You said the whole turtle shell, make yourself small.
Yes, there is a syndrome out there.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Good, because I mean, I'm like.
At this point, I've made 20 videos. I must go live. Okay. But there's a syndrome out there because parents were calling it a win when they tell their kid, stop being nasty. And their kid stops being nasty. Well, your kid doesn't stop being nasty. Your kid just knows in order to stop my parent from saying and doing the thing that they're doing, I must freeze. What is that called? When you have to freeze yourself to get your attacker to leave you alone, because there's a lot of kids. It is a possum syndrome, but no, there's a real name for it.
Maybe that's the name.
Yeah, plain possum, but there's another name for it. Go ahead, Spirit, speak to the child.
Spirit.
Thank you for the love, y'all. But what I'm saying is that we think we win because Caden does this motion with his midsection that is very inappropriate. And so we are working with him to work through it before he gets to kindergarten. So in kindergarten, they're not saying, ew. And now, branding my child any type of name. And then he'll start going through life thinking, well, since this is what I am, I can't get people to stop seeing, what I did in kindergarten and didn't know better. I can't get people to start seeing me for who I am today. So since people refuse to change who they see me for, I must become more of what people see me as. And that's how the mask starts. And so since I have to be more as what people see me as, now, shut up. And so now it's just like they've created their character. And we as parents, we allow it to happen because we came from such a judgmental space of stop being nasty.
And that's why there's also parents that enjoy the fact that their kids are quiet now.
Well, isn't that the goal in parenthood, is to get a kid? We literally used to tell people, you don't talk about what happens in this house. Now I go live and show people what's going on in this house.
Right, and people should be able to...
Hold this real quick. I got to drink this water.
Is it
Just
you or
drink
me?
it.
What's wrong? Oh.
Hey.
So basically...
Can you do the bad work on me?
No, not right now.
She told you before you leave and you see, don't put them on my live. They always cut my lives when there's a kid in it for some reason.
Guys. For the show, for a moment. I'm not
here. All right, y'all. Who was talking, me or you?
Me.
We're training Michael up to be the next generation of
Caden as well.
And Caden, all of them, pretty much my whole family. I'm working to train my entire family up to be able to see things and to speak things and to unlock others. So I understand exactly what I'm going through with my husband, but it's still, It's not a comfortable space to be in. And I definitely believe that I deserve better than what I'm receiving right now. And so it's me working within myself to know
But
that.
you need this moment to grow. Because obviously you had experiences at this point in your life to be like, what the heck am I doing to receive this treatment?
And also, if I have to speak from a space of knowing, I have to experience. My entire life, I've been in a classroom and I've been experiencing.
But have you actually been internalizing all of your experiences? Because you can just brush it under the rug and be like, oh, well.
I'm going to stop you.
Why? Because you don't.
Who are
do
you
that?
talking to?
Lonnie.
No. Who are you talking to?
I'm being
Before
serious,
you
though.
ask that question,
though.
you're asking me that question?
I'm-
You think that I went through anything in my life and didn't think about it? The person that is sitting before you right now, know your audience.
I don't know your entire lifespan.
But
though.
you know
So
me, and you know my capability to break anything down and derive meaning. You think that's something that I just picked up in the last 12 months?
No.
I've been this person.
You haven't really verbalized it before. I mean, like, you have, but, like, only when we're talking, you're telling me to do something.
So
it's definitely your delivery that's changing up the feeling of it, if you understand.
So my follow-up question is, when someone who comes to you at a level of skill, you have to understand whether they recently received a certification or a degree or a title. Someone who is called to do it, been doing it their whole life. So, say you have, like me, I'm a relationship, life, family coach. Like, I can really help you save your life, save your family, save your child's life. I can help you do all of those things. And yes, I'm standing here claiming something like that because I've done it and I do it. But there's some people who won't rock with me because I don't have a certification. But there's some people who know all they need is a certification for people to rock with them. So you see how
that.
Yeah, you see how shallow the world is? Y'all ain't looking for healing. Y'all
There's
looking for something that looks
here.
good.
I'm
Yeah.
looking for healing.
We getting you there, buddy.
Hey, help me.
Help you with what?
We need tacos.
Candy.
How did Pinky Malinky get on?
You turn it on.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
This used to be your childhood
Do
show?
you remember what you were popping your stuff about?
So, boom, we did the turtle shell method.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like I mentioned it was about us, correct?
Because we were talking about when I sent you away.
Oh, we were talking about how Angel, something popular about Angel with Michael. And then you said that even when I was younger, you saw that I was I liked you a lot, what you said. And that you took me away from everywhere. So I was forced to have a friend with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I got Stockholm Syndrome from it.
Mm-hmm.
Because...
You loved your abuser.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we have another point or no?
No, you were popping your stuff. If you can ride from there, it's whatever causes you to catch your wave back.
Yeah. I don't know.
Don't stop
I'm
yourself.
sorry.
No, I'm teaching you how to let it flow. I'm teaching you how to ride it.
I'm trying not to be distracted by this or that or...
This is your training. This
Right?
is lightweight. Do you understand the
is.
conditions that I was
At a
training
I
under?
gotta be in like a party type thing. Like, how am I gonna find these people without going to where they match themselves to be, you know? Like, not saying I gotta go to like the devil's lair.
But those people...
Those social...
Those people all go to the grocery store. Those people all go to the gym. Those people all go, so you don't have to go into the space where they're least likely to listen to you to know that that's the same demographic.
So I just gotta go to the grocery store and go places more.
Yeah, you know how you and I just randomly spark up conversations with adults? You do the exact same thing with kids.
Okay.
Because someone who's receptive to evolution has always been receptive.
I gotta refine my lens of why I talk to kids my age. Because in the past, I've talked to them because, like, They look good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where we were. Oh, the
Go ahead.
the magic school bus. Like, as soon as you walked into it, you're like, so what's the origin story?
Right? I did a quick little.
I was like, what 18-year-old just walks up to somebody and say, well, what's the origin story?
Hey.
Like, you instantly went in. I was like, okay, sis.
Well, that's what you gotta do to get them hooked. Because, like, people like natural, people like raw, people like straight to the point.
And talking about
To
themselves.
some degree.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, let them carry it.
People want to talk about themselves externally, but only those who truly are seeking answers want to talk about themselves internally. And those are the people you're going to be able to reach. Everybody's not ready, even though they say they're ready. I learned that by trying to speak to Millie and Ryu, because they said that they truly were seeking God. And then when I revealed God to them, remember the advice that I gave them. I was like, you two need to start reading the Bible, having Bible study. That's why every piece of advice that I give is truly advice for myself. But because I can't speak to myself and think for myself, other people have to reflect back to me. And when I give them the advice, that is answering a question that I didn't even know I had.
Mm-hmm.
But I literally told Ryu and Millie, please stop. I told Ryu and Millie, I was like, you sitting in that pew every Sunday is going to get old.
What's a pew?
If you sitting in the church every Sunday is a reason why you haven't taken yourself off of this earth, you're going to come back into the space of wanting to take yourself off of this earth. And the only way that you're going to prevent that is if you and your wife both pick up that Bible.
What are at the bottom?
The tea bags, and then there's something.
The strings. I thought they were raspberries. I'm like, but we don't have raspberries.
How did you get
I'm like-
raspberries? You holding out on me, Lonnie.
Right? I'm like, that's what I was focused on for a good minute.
That's funny. But yeah, I told them to have Bible study and discuss between themselves and begin to define God for themselves. That was my advice, and that highly offended them, because how dare I tell them to stop going to church? And I was like, I didn't tell them to stop going to church. I told them that's not going to be their savior. Their savior is going to be getting into the Bible and deciphering who God is for them. And of course, they didn't listen. And, you know,
You learned your lesson, but
that's where I learned. Just because
Tightrope.
people say they're ready, it is a tightrope. And just because people say they're ready, they're not ready to truly heal their soul.
exactly.
They just want to play God.
So honestly, having such a big
You hold this.
yeah, having such a big I wouldn't say playing field, but like how you said, me saying how's the origin, stop kidding, I'm automatically trying to see what her response is going to be. Like if she actually wants to tell me what's going on, or if she just wants to be straight to the point. Like I can already pick up the energy right there.
Yeah, and that's how you gauge. And those who they're only going to allow you to walk in as far as they're going to allow you to walk in as well. Please stop. Not right now. Before you go to bed, we got you, okay?
We'll figure it out. We'll practice. You need to charge it.
So he's still in the fixation stage, so make sure you think about the things you mentioned to him. No, this is manifesting now, so I'm watching him and I'm like, you got to pay attention to what you say to him because he fixates. And ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, that's why you say those things, because you're gauging your ability to penetrate and to truly, and depending on how they respond, like she's like, yeah, you know, my family, my dad, you know, she didn't really get into what it meant to her.
Exactly.
Because we said you, we didn't say your family, we didn't say your dad, we said you, and she clarified it's my dad. So that probably isn't her passion, really, you know, or she would.
She just enjoys the
Yeah.
extension of it.
Yeah, there's probably an aspect of it, but you're able to read
Yeah.
by their ability to open to you.
She said she did like the fire pit or something like that. Like she didn't put too much into that bus. Is what
Yeah.
She told me. Then I asked her age. You know, just comment regular questions. You can see what the response is.
So if she says something about the fire pit, that's a way for you to pick up Okay, camping. What's the fire pit? Was it a fire pit in the yard or something?
It was one in the yard, but one in the bus.
Oh, in the front corner.
Yeah.
And you feel like, did you enjoy building it, or do you like to build things? Like, I looked at that damn fire pit. I was like, oh, she did that? That ain't no IKEA furniture right there. So she gave you a gateway into her interest. So
Right.
that's how, that's why you train your brain.
People were talking about, oh, that boat. Look at that boat.
Mm-hmm.
You're giving a hug.
Yeah.
But we do it subconsciously.
Yeah. Agreed,
Because
but
yesterday, that situation you had where it was like,
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he pointed it out, and then
yeah,
that was like a sailboat moment.
And that was an opportunity for them to acknowledge that I said or did something or take it for granted.
Exactly. Sailboat.
Yes, please. When the dog is resting like that, I would probably leave him alone.
He said,
he don't mess with you, Angel.
And we're gonna work on it.
And I don't think that him sleeping is the best opportunity for y'all to get acquainted.
He's gonna sleep with you, like
sneak up on and not get bit.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. Use your best judgment. Anyway, so yeah, I don't remember what we were talking about. But this is your training and you're practicing, and that's why you look at. This is why you look at inanimate objects and you derive meaning from it. You look at the vines growing on your walls and the fact that Alfie keeps trying to eat them and making a connection between the earth and your room. You can turn that into something. It's derived meaning from it. And yeah, you're going to sound silly in the beginning because why are you trying to turn earth in the room and the dog eating the leaves off the wall? Why are you trying to bring meaning to that?
But if you romanticize anything, you should romanticize what you can control. I don't know.
I don't even know the parallel you just made.
I just feel like you shouldn't romanticize real situations, i.e. going to work or what was that? You should look over. I think
something keeps rolling and banging.
I feel like people romanticize relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if you're gonna romanticize anything, romanticize the fact that the dog is eating your leaves off the wall because he thinks it's grass. Like, I don't know. Like, do things.
So if you are to occupy your mind with something that keeps it busy and excited about something, don't do it about a physical world thing that will come and go. Like some boy.
Those are feelings, and those you honestly cannot operate on feelings. You have to do logic.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna help you save time.
Yeah, feelings are for suckers.
It's not.
I'm
it's
just
not
playing.
that. It's more just like you know the outcome you want, so don't mess around.
Yeah, if you seek a certain outcome, you don't have time to play around with feelings. Feelings will take you away from your target. Because we operate in pervasive expressions of feelings. We don't use feelings the way that they should be used. Just like Angel was like, but I'm upset. And I was like, just because you're upset doesn't mean you need to behave your certain way. Like, I'm upset all the time, but that doesn't mean I'm acting crazy. And so we're allowed to have the feelings. But it's how we choose to express those feelings, whether they'll be beneficial to all parties involved. Because if you have to show me that you're upset, if you have to show me you're upset, then that means that I'm going to respond to your upsetness. But I forgot my point.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm having this conversation right now, and it's bland right now.
Mm-hmm.
It said, good afternoon. What are you doing? I just got home. I was like, hi, I'm laying down listening to music.
Mm-hmm.
How about you? And they said, I'm about to get in the shower. But that was an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, hopefully they finished their shower.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say, how was the shower? Because it's so boring.
How was the shower?
Like, that's so...
No, just start a whole new conversation.
Exactly.
You don't have to.
That's what I was thinking. I was about to say, I heard those are bad for you.
What are bad for you? Showers?
Yeah, I feel like
Oh.
saying that to be funny, but like it's kind of like
Yeah.
gross to joke with.
No.
Showers-
You can't say you like how'd the shower go? Was it soothing? Say what did you do today? Aman said, what did you do today?
Who?
Aman.
Really?
No, not Aman. Aman. That's what the screen says. There's more than one Aman walking this earth.
I was about to say, what did I do today?
No, that's what they said to do.
Oh, what did you do today?
What did you do
But
today?
I already know what he did today.
Oh, because he already told you what he did today.
Yeah.
So what Aman meant was to say, so progress from what he did today. Tell me what he did today, and we'll ask a follow-up question above that. Because we think that we have to respond to what was previous said, but we have a whole
I don't
conversation.
have much. Basically,
So we gonna pull from.
He texted me before he went to work
Mm-hmm.
at 5 a.m.
I am.
She got off at 3.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he said,
God damn it.
That's when he said, good afternoon.
Sorry, Bailey.
It's okay.
This is why my blanket looks so bad.
It's okay.
Good afternoon.
And asked me what I was doing and said he just got home. So I don't know what he's doing now, but thank you.
So how was your day? How can we elaborate that?
How was work? I feel like that's boring. I don't want to be
So
boring about it, but I don't know what to say besides the easy ones.
help us out, Amon. What we
Right?
need to say? Say I miss you, JK. Ah, you starting trouble now.
I miss you.
I miss you.
JK.
Why you at work today? While we were away, we weren't in communication. It was just too much for me to bear. Let's see.
You're trouble.
Let's see.
That's just funny.
I think how was your shower was the most. And if they say it was relaxing, that gives you something. If they say it was cool, that gives you something. If they say, man, I was able to get my thoughts off, and that gives you something. So I think how was your shower was fair.
What do they say? Help us, please.
I know. What do we say? We need a real answer. I usually know what to say, but he ain't gave me nothing.
Are these crispy?
Did you wash up good? Did you wash up? I'm not listening to you no more, Amon. You've been fired from our advisor.
Did you wash up good?
Did you wash up good?
Did you wash up good?
Did you get rid of all the soap? So, oh, did I take it too far? My bad.
I don't know about the chicken nuggets.
Yeah, they were cooked in the microwave, apparently. All right, what soap do you use? Oh, there's a good one. What soap do you use? Are you bar or body wash? That's a good one. Ask that one. It's a funny little. Do it with a laugh emoji. Come on, I knew I should have kept listening to you. With a little laugh emoji. Are you bar or soap? Or are you bar or body wash?
I am body.
And then you could go into a whole conversation about why you prefer bar over body wash. Because I have a whole preference. What do you prefer, bar or body wash?
Bar.
Why?
You have
Body
real
wash.
control. How
Yeah.
much you use. And you're
I
not
did
using a
body
lot.
wash, Mom.
Okay.
Are you able to?
Really?
You gotta wait your turn.
Sorry.
Kaden, why do you prefer body wash?
Because my favorite.
Is your favorite?
Yeah.
Michael, do you prefer bar or body wash when taking your shower?
Body wash.
Why?
Because,
Hand or towel? We're getting a hand or towel. I'm a bath glover. If you have not bath glove,
African nets.
I heard the African net go, yeah.
I was going for it.
But I'm a hand glover because previously I was a hander because I know my white stepmother taught me how to bathe. So I wash with my hand. And then I saw the great debate of, people don't use washcloths. And I was just like, well, how dare I admit as a black woman, Yeah, how dare, no one taught me either, man. Well, nobody taught me. Yeah, I was taught by my white stepmother, so it was the hand action. But I didn't meet her until I was like 5 or 6. I was like, so who was washing me before then? And why didn't they transfer any knowledge to me that I remember? But I guess when the point, maybe, boom, maybe they did transfer knowledge to me, but they transferred in such a state of trauma that I blocked it. And the first time that it was transferred to me in a way that was receptive was Karen A. Wilburn, the butt. And so, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I saw, all the judgment of not using a towel. And so I was like, well, I can never admit I don't use a towel. And then some conversation little later happened between me and Dre. They'll shame you about anything in the community, girl. But later it was me and Dre, and we had a conversation or something. And hey, is that the best choice? You already know you're not making your best choice. Please leave. You know what's going on in here, Angel, so you started it. Now you stop it.
Van Ness. What's Van Ness Avenue?
It's a street.
Yeah, but do you remember what it is?
No. But anyway, yeah, I started using a towel. And then somehow I got hooked onto these glove hands for when you wash yourself. So it's like using a towel, but it's in the shape of your hand. Do you understand? It is the best of both worlds.
Oh, it's a new house.
I love it. Oh, we gotta work?
Thursday.
Okay.
But it's pretty good.
HPF. I don't speak acronym. Oh, well, I'll do that. I'll do that.
But it is a tight turn, so.
I know, it's the goddamn dryer. If the dryer would stop being
I'm trying to think, like, maybe there's a laundromat nearby.
Right? That's what I'm like. I'm willing to go to the laundromat and double up. Yeah, just bloop bloop.
And someone stays and cleans, and you drive and go.
Oh, that's smart.
Or you don't have to drop it off because we want to make sure we keep the towels and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you.
But we can do what, for $5 we solve our laundry problem. That's smart. You're so smart. I was gonna tell you earlier, like, just like this skill that I possess didn't happen overnight. The skill that you possess. Remember when I used to do mini-meisms? That's where that comes from. Your hashtag mini-meisms is because you would just say the most random stuff. But you was popping your stuff. And so I would always post on social media. It's like, Bailey just said yada, yada, yada. And it was always mini-meisms. So that's where that came from. You've always been in these streets. How often do you do an everything shower? We're in the shower conversation. You everything shower every shower.
We're talking.
I spilled sauce on my screen. LOL.
What kind of sauce?
Oh, Lord
what
Jesus.
Kind of sauce?
No.
What are you using with the sauce? Come on.
My spirit says something else, so I'ma just.
I'm hoping it's like chicken tenders or something.
Yeah.
That's what my head was.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Enlighten it. Ew.
Yeah.
Bottle watch it.
Alright. I can't. What's that say?
I hope
Ramen.
not.
Sriracha in my ramen. Sriracha. Sriracha in the ramen. Man, I like ramen. The thing is, my kids like ramen too. So whenever I go to eat some ramen, there's no ramen. I know I'm not supposed to be eating ramen, but dang it, in my ramen eating days, I eat some ramen.
So laundromat. How are we gonna work this out though? Because we have to put in the washer and we have to put in the dryer.
So someone's gonna have to be at the laundromat while the other person's at the house. And it'll have to always be me at the laundromat because I drive. I don't want to be at the laundromat. Bring something to occupy your mind while we wait for the laundry, Billy.
Yeah, the laundromat.
No, I'm not going to the laundromat.
We're staying at the house.
Yes.
Okay.
Not going grocery shopping, just eating whatever is here for 20 days. Good luck, friend.
Whatever is here.
For 20 days.
work
But you
out.
have 20 days worth of groceries. That is a cool little challenge to do. What can you create out of your kitchen based on your current groceries? But nowadays, you can't play that game because you run low on groceries right when it leaks up to a freaking food drought in America. And now you can't get no food because you played dice. Yeah. You ate the last thing you could eat in the 20 days, and at the end of your 20 days, you run into a food drought. And now there's no food.
Hey, new movie idea.
I know, right? It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. But we were talking about transference of trauma and I don't remember. I can't pull it up. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful evening and thank you for the love.